Hello everyone, welcome to second session of tutorial on machine-wise part modeling and its assembly. This is Satisha Kumar K, Assistant Professor, Vivekananda College of Engineering and Technology, Puttur. In first session, I am explained about part number 1 and part number 2, that is body of vise and movable jaw. In this session, I am going to explain the part modeling of jaw grip, screw rod, washer, nut, lock nut and clamping plate. Let us see one by one of these part modelings. Okay, last session I already explained the part modeling of part number 1 and 2 under machine wise assembly. I will start about part number 3, that is jaw grip. Part number 3, jaw grip. Length is 100 mm, height is 28 and thickness is 8 mm. Now click on solid software, solid edge in that part modeling, and click on protrusion. In that plane you have drawn simple rectangle you have to draw. Like this, your one rectangle you have to draw. Then with the help of connect command, connect the center of the vertical line into horizontal line. Then connect the horizontal line into vertical plane. Like this you have to connect it. Then with the help of smart dimension, give this dimension is 100 mm. Then height is 28 mm. Then click return. Give the smart dimension. Symmetric dimension you have to give is about 8 mm thickness. Finish. Now you are going to complete oil holes, the countersink holes. Each hole distance is 60 mm each. One center to another center is 60 mm, and diameter is 6.3. Countersink diameter is 12 mm, and angle is 90°. Countersink hole. Now with the help of hole command, click on hole command. Then select that surface. Then go to hole option. In that click on countersink. Diameter 6.3. Countersink diameter is 12. Countersink angle is 90°. Then click OK. Click on the circle in that plane. It should be aligned like that. You have to click. Then with the help of distance between command, you have to get distance between two centers is 60 mm, and from the center to one vertical plane, that is half of 60 is 30. Then from base side to center of the circle it should be 12.5. Then return. Move the cursor in no direction. That finishes the part number 3. Or to save it in desired folder. I already made one folder named machine-wise. In that I saved it in jaw grip name. Save it. Now part number 4 is screw M6. Screw M6, length is 16 and diameter is 6. M6 is given, that is diameter 6, and screw head diameter is 12, angle is 90°, and also it consists one slot also. Now by clicking solid part, click on revolve protrusion, then select front plane, then draw the line. Simply you have to draw the line in a horizontal plane. Then with the help of connect command, connect the line like this, then give the smart dimensions. Smart dimension is 16. Then to zoom the drawing like this by using zoom area. Then with the help of line command, draw the height is 6, half of 12 is 6. Then from your lines left hand side, with the help of line command, half of 6 is 3 mm. We draw. Then draw horizontal line is 13 mm line you have to draw. Then join the 6 mm line like this, incline line you have to draw. Now with the help of smart dimension you have to show the dimensions. Smart dimension, half of 6 is 3, half of 12 is 6. Then from extreme right end to the incline line, length is 3 mm. Then with the help of axis of revolution, select the axis, at the axis, then return. Revolve 360-degree rotation you have to give. Finish. Now you have to make one slot. For that, before that one you have to make thread. You have to make with the help of thread command. Select the shank and tip of the circle, then click finish. That finishes the thread. Now you have to make chamfer. Chamfer always you have to give you have to use the formula 0.1 d, 0.1 into d. Here d is 6 mm. Then finish. Now you have to make one slot of width 1.6, depth 1.9. That one you can do with the help of cutout command. Select that surface, then simply you have to draw one rectangle like this. Then with the help of connect command, vertical line you have to connect it. Select the vertical line, central point of the vertical line, then horizontal line. Then like this you have to connect it. Then with the help of small dimension, give the dimension is 1.6. Then return, or give the depth is about 1.9, given in drawing 1.9. In the place distance is 1.9. Okay, that finishes the part number 4, screw M6. You have to save it in desired folder like this. I saved it in machine wise folder. Then next part number 5 is screw rod. Screw rod height is 250 plus 40, 290, and it consists of one diameter is 20 and another diameter, that 20 mm diameter, having 270 mm length square thread. Then one more diameter is 12, length is 18, one more is m, length is 22, and bigger diameter is 32, length is 40. This one you can complete with the help of protrusion command, 4-step protrusion commands. And also you have to make 4 holes, through holes you have to make at the head of the screw rod. Head of the screw rod means 32 mm diameter. Solid part, select protrusion, then you have to select right YZ plane, you have to select, draw the circle of diameter 32, First 32 you have to draw. Then return. Length you have to give 40 mm. 40. Then finish. Then you have to make round. Round radius you have to give 3 mm. Then click the line circle. That finishes the round or fillet. Finish. Now rotate the drawing like this. Once again select the protrusion. Select that surface. In that surface you have to draw the circle of diameter 20. 20 mm diameter you have to draw. Smart dimension 20. Return. Length you have to give 170 flap plus 40. 210 you have to give 170 plus 40. 210 you have to give 210. That is the length of 20 mm diameter portion. Now once again click on protrusion, draw the circle in that same center. Diameter is 12 mm. Smart dimension. Then return. Length you have to give 18 mm. Then one more time you have to click on protrusion, select that surface, draw the circle of diameter 10, M10, 10 mm diameter you have to draw. Then return. Length you have to give 22. Now in that first part, M10 part, you have to make on screw. Threads you have to draw. One more is 20 mm diameter portion you have to draw thread. For that thread command, select that portion, tip of circle you have to select, then you have to give M10. Finish. That portion is over. Then you have to go to chamfer, select the circle, setback you have to give 0.1 into D here 10. Finish. Now 20 mm diameter portion you have to draw square thread. Select that thread command, select this shank like this, then tip of the circle. Here you have to finite extent you have to give, value you have to give 170, that one you given in drawing. Then T20 into 2. That completes the square thread. For betterment, save it once again. Save the name, give the name as screw rod. Save. In same part, one slot if you have to, that slot is remaining. That the diameter is 10 mm diameter. The distance of 20 mm. For that cutout command you have to select that plane, draw the circle of diameter 10 mm. The distance from right side to center is that one. That one you have to give 20 mm. Return. Symmetric extent. Now one more cutout. Select the top plane, draw the circle of diameter 10, the distance from right hand side, right hand vertical line, from that to center of the line, it should be 20. Then return. Symmetric extent like that, 4 slot you have to, or through holes you have to make. 2 through holes, 4 holes. That completes the part number 5. Next one is the washer. Part number 6, washer. The washer thickness is 3 mm, diameter is 32, one center hole is 10.5. Go to solid part, protrusion, select right YZ plane, draw the circle of diameter 32, then one more circle you would draw 10.5 mm diameter. Then go to small dimension with dimension 32 and 10.5. Return and return it. Symmetric extent, thickness is about 3 mm. Finish. Save it in desired folder. Name it as washer. Part number 6, washer. Save. Then part number 7 and 8, nut and lock nut. For that, diameter is M10, thickness is 8 and 5. First 7, part number 7, solid part, go to protrusion, then select right YZ plane, then go to application, in that macros, run macro, and set polygon, open. Here flat length you have to give 10. Then move the cursor exact on center line, then with the help of connect command connect the lines like this. Every line's end point you have to connect, end point like this. You can see the dot point, end point, end point, end point, end of the line, end of the line. Likewise you have to connect all the lines. Then go to circle, same center point, draw the circle of diameter 10. And the 10 and this one is also 10. Then return. Symmetric and distance, always thickness of the nut should be 0.9, or here directly mention 8 mm thickness is given. I don't know what to give 8 mm. Finish. Now here chamfer circle you have to draw, chamfer cutout or chamfer circle. For that revolve cutout you have to select, revolve cutout, then you have to select top plane, you have to select, then with the help of line simply you have to draw one line any length but angle should be 30 degree. Then angle you can see 30 degree angle. Then return, axis you have to select, this is the axis, then return, move the cursor, click the cursor outside, then give the revolution 360 degree. Finish. That completes the chamfer. Then go to thread, straight, click on the shank circle, likewise click that one and finish. That finishes the thread, inside thread on the nut. That finishes the part number 7. Name it as nut. Save. One more. Now we will go for lock nut. Protrusion, select right YZ plane, macros, run macros, inside polygon, flat length 10, click on the center, go to connect command, connect the lines like this, all lines you have to connect it, same procedure you have to follow in here, what you did in previous part modeling, that is nut. Now go to circle, draw the circle of diameter 10, then return symmetric extent, thickness you have to give 5 mm, then given in drawing, otherwise you have to use 0.9 into D, that formula. Finish. Now, then you have to go to chamfer circle, go to line, select top plane, then you have to draw the line like this, angle should be 30. Select the axis revolution, click outside, then 360 rotation. Finish. Then go to thread, you have to make like this, then save it, save the drawing like this, and remember, if they didn't mention about thickness of the nut and lock nut, you have to use formula. For nut 0.9 into D, for lock nut 0.6 into D. Save it as a lock nut. Then next part number 9, that is clamping plate, last part of the machine wise. Here you can see height and length or width is same, 50 50, 50 square you have to draw, then thickness is 8 mm, go to solid part, protrusion, select top plane, draw one simple one rectangle like this, then with the help of connect command, connect the line like this, go to small dimension 50, this one 50, so 50 square is over. Now return thickness you have to give symmetric, that is 8 mm thickness. Finish. Then go to hole command, select that bottom surface, then go to hole option, in that countersink hole you draw, diameter is 6.3, countersink diameter is 12, angle is 90. Simply click these two circles like this, then go to distance between from that center to this center, two circle center should be 24, then that circle center and sides distance, it should be 25, then from center of the circle to center of horizontal line, this should be half of 24, 12 mm. Then return, move the cursor upward direction, like this clamping plate is over. Now save it in desired folder, name it as clamping plate. That completes the all parts of the machine wise. Let us meet you all in next session. In that session we will do assembly of machineries.